All right, everybody. Happy Wednesday, hump day. Good to see everybody. Big waves to you. Yes, it's Wednesday, Andrea. You checking me, see if I was accurate. You
It was
slept
just
yesterday.
shocked. Has this week flown by?
No, you slept yesterday. You slept in, and it feels like Tuesday because you missed, but it's actually Wednesday. So coming from someone that missed on, was it Monday I missed? We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about me missing. So the word for today is catapult. Catapult. So Gloria Stevens, this word is for you. Stevens Goring, sorry. I didn't say your last name, but Gloria, this one's for you. Andrea, I don't know if we can unmute Gloria. Is she on? Hey, Gloria, if you really quick, why the word for 2023?
I picked that word because I thought there's been so much going on the last few years, and I thought our minds and physically, emotionally, we have to catapult into doing something more and to keep everything stable. And I found VIP, striving for VIP 1 and 2 and 3. My mind was just catapulting to the next level. And I always try to do well, like physically, because exercising and eating well is very important. But to just keep that same momentum, I just turned 75, and I just want to keep going. And I love being a part of everything that you and Andrea provide in the morning. I think it's a great way to start the day. There again, catapult into the day.
Oh, Gloria, first of all, you look amazing. And you were with us in Utah and got to spend some time with you face to face. And so I'm excited that you got that word for 2023. And hopefully we're going to do it some justice this morning. If you look at the definition of catapult, it's hurl or launch something. You know, Gloria said, hurl or launch more energy into the day. Hurl or like it. What are you doing in your business to hurl or launch something, to catapult it in a specific direction? So it also could be, and I came across this, it's like to become suddenly very successful. Like, how does somebody, have you ever heard the analogy success loves speed? Like, go fast. I've recently read a book called Bright Line Eating, and it talked about if you want to get the weight off, just get it done. Like just get it off. Like why do we got to slowly get it off? Because I've definitely done that before. And it was a different mentality for me when I read the book. And I'm excited to say I'm almost 30 pounds down. You know, that's a big win for me. But a couple of quotes I came across, and I hope it makes you think like it did me this morning. The decision that you make each day can actually catapult you to the next level of achievement. And I got to thinking about that, and I thought, you know, the Catalyst Club, you know, catapult. It's you went out and you achieved something. We might look up this year and you're on your way to your first $1 million in the industry because of that catapulting move that you made. I think about after this call, Todd Rowland has an IPA call, an income producing activity call. I've known Todd for a long time, and what he's doing right now, December, January, February, I've never seen him work as hard as he's working right now, which should be a clue to where his energy level is and to where we're going if you're in our company. But what's really happening is he's catapulting himself first to the next level. Now, when he gets there, everybody will call him lucky, or everybody will say, you know, he was in at the beginning. But what really happened is he started running now. He started catapulting his movement. And so we created an income producing activity call. And then I think about, like, somebody like Hill and Diane Blue gets on it and they're catapulting their business. They're not saying, well, this kind of thing, we've been in network marketing a long time. We've tried this before. No, they're like going, no, we're going into the next era. We're catapulting ourselves into the business. And they're on that IPA call and they're making strides, they're making money, and they're growing a business. So here's 4 steps to catapult yourself. Number 1, make yourself visible. Gloria, you said it. Maybe, hey, the Coach's Corner makes me visible. I'm here. You see me. I got my screen on. It gets me ready for the day. I feel like I have a better day when I start my morning with you guys. It might be an income producing activity call where you go, I'm making myself more visible. I'm not going to miss. I'm going to be there. I'm going to apply the principles. I'm going to show the action results. Number 2, self-development is continuous and it's essential. What book are you reading right now? What audio are you listening to right now? It will catapult you. I'm listening to a book on habits right now, habits, because I want good habits in my life. I think back, I started self-developing probably the most when I became a coach. And then when I got in network marketing, I just turned the dial up. But self-development's crucial to catapult your life. Number 3, to succeed yourself, you've got to invest in the success of others. We've got to be a servant. If you're willing to serve, find ways to serve, and the world will open up to you. You're magnetic to more success when you're willing to have a service spirit. And a serving spirit doesn't ask the question up front, how much am I going to make? A servant spirit is, how can I help? And how can I add value to the world? And the income always follows. If it's meant and it's built from the right place. And then last is hang with the winners. The top 5 people you surround yourself with. Like, let me ask you a question. The top 5 you surround yourself with, do they live in the home you want to live in? Do they go on the vacations you want to go in? Are they, and it's not that you can't love them, but you got to get the right surroundings in order to catapult your life. So, Andrea, I want to turn it to you. Great word, Gloria. Love the word catapult.
Well, great lesson. Yes, Gloria, thank you so much for this one. I got to say, when I saw catapult, I went, ooh, I don't even quite know. Well, I don't know anything about it, but I looked into it and I thought it was really powerful. So the quote that I found was, just like a catapult, sometimes life holds us back so that we can fly really high. And sometimes we can have these obstacles or these things that pull us back, or we feel like it. But really, I think that is absolutely launching us forward, because, and I'm going to mess up the saying, so I'm just going to say it my way. But, there's some kind of saying out there that it's the hard times that make us grow so that we can get to the better times. So I love that. So I'm going to have a little bit of overlap with Coach here, but I talked about how to catapult ourselves to success. So first of all, it's all about integrity. Do what you say what you do, stay true to your word, and you will catapult yourself to success. The second one, and this is a big overlap, is serve others. When we see a need, go fill it. Be it, a less fortunate person on the street that could use a sandwich, to a coworker that could use a flyer, be it, it could be little things, big things. But if you look around in your world and you see a need, see what you can do to help fill it. And maybe that's connect the dots to somebody else that can actually do it, but just be a part of it. Number 3 is to have a great attitude. A lot of the corporate calls have been talking about mindset lately, mindset. And it's incredible how different our days are and our life is when we have our mind right. So do what you can to have, as Coach would say, get your dome right. Maybe that's get up early and exercise. Maybe it's meditate. Maybe it's spend your morning with Jesus and in the Word of God, whatever it may be, but get your attitude in the right place so that you can catapult yourself throughout the day. Number 4 is to be brutally honest with yourself. So maybe not others. No, I don't love anyone that tells me they're brutally honest. I'm like, ooh, I don't really need to know how these pants look on me. Just you move on and be brutally honest with somebody else. But we need to be brutally honest with ourselves. And, sometimes we want to balance this, but we want to be harder on ourselves than we would be on anybody else in terms of knowing what our strengths are, knowing what our weaknesses are. Evaluate yourself appropriately so that you can fill in the gaps where you need and excel in the areas that you can. Number 5 is don't confuse action for traction. And I love that line because, I can be so guilty of this. I can look at my to-do list and it's big. It's a big to-do list. But, I realized that, I wrote down do laundry and, vacuum or whatever, the silly little things that must get done, but they're not getting me anywhere. They're just getting my home back to baseline. We're not advancing. So realize that we have to make sure that we're taking forward action. So get organized, do what we need to do to get help, to prioritize so that we can take the right action to move forward. With that, number 6 is to pick our battles. So there's a million things that we can be upset about. Every single one of us, we could get up and stomp our feet and be mad about who knows what, the dishes in the sink or the state of the world or social injustice. I mean, there's a million things we can be mad about, but fight only about the things that are truly important that we can move the needle on. So, we want to change, all of us want to change the world, make it a better place, but focus on changing your world, make that a better place. And then it can spread from there. And then, well, I'm going to leave with this because I'm a little long, but lastly, have fun. Have fun, have fun. If we want to be successful, we got to love it. So find joy in what you're doing. Find joy in helping others. Find joy in this world, and you will absolutely catapult yourself to success. So thank you so much for this, Gloria. That was beautiful. And thank you, Coach. You drive safe out there.
Absolutely. No, thank you, Gloria, for the word. Andrea, great lesson. Also, I just want to say Vince Green sent us a message yesterday. Everybody throw a prayer out today. They've had yesterday they had a shooting up around where Vince Green lives in Michigan. And I think we all know and believe in the power of prayer. So if you will, just give a shout out and give a prayer for that this morning. So we love you, Vince. Appreciate you being a part of the Coach's Corner. Guys, happy Wednesday. We'll see you back tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.